So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go from South Philly. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First carry for Saquon Barkley.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way, and it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it, and boy, did they ever.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Hurts working in the pistol. And caught left side by Ingram. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
The punt team comes on. Here's Tommy Townsend to kick it. And back deep, it is Trey Palmer. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward for a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 32-yard line.
Ready. Let's go. Rocco 80. Half the street. Ready.
On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
37-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pass play good for 22. First down, New Orleans. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. They put the tight end Brown in motion. They'll go on the ground with Kevin Neal. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. It is 2nd and 6. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll throw out of the gun to the goal line and in. Touchdown Saints. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play calling just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that, come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Great, set.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman win. That's Devontae Smith.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
180.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. And I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. Big time play for Philly. 32 yards.
Great, set.
To the air again. Hurts. And he's in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. That's Yaya Diaby with the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll stick with him again. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play. This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
2nd and 11. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down. They work the inside this time with Neal. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. Looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Look to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New Orleans.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. And when you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield, it doesn't get a lot better than this. And his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Yeah, so what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers, wide open, nice conversion.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Good.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And he will score. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Eagles.
This is simply just a check down, Mike, and it's got to be held to a short gain, but instead he's physical, he's fast, and the next thing you know, he's in the end zone doing a celebration. It's funny what can happen when you get that effort with great execution.
Elliott now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Rattle start on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And left side. It's caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10. They go from the 11. On the toss, they'll run. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
He'll drop to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he is close to the pileup, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a first down. It's 1st and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Set up. Cougar 19. Let's go.
They'll run here. It's Neal. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Devin Neal. Touchdown, Saints. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
It's the score, Saints 21, Eagles 14.
before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley.
You could see the running back. He's stretching it. He's stretching it. He's looking for somewhere to stick that foot in the ground and cut upfield. But there was nowhere for him to go. The defense continued to take away all those cutback lanes. And he had no choice to just go out of bounds.
Not Jalen Hurts on second down. And that ball incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand. So it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
3rd and 11. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Now it's Hurts. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. We've got a quarterback who's in
to the goal line and in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Eagles. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Off the play fake, Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. Here's Tommy Townsend now. He'll punt for the second time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. This returnable with Palmer. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll start out with a run by Neal. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
At the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Back to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. This one complete to Palmer. Becomes second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be third down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they kept the timeout. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Pass's kick is good. And the Saints will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. On play action. He'll set up to throw. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Saints.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From a couple yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he will be out of bounds. There is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that is all about. Here's 1st and 10. Back to the ground after the penalty. He'll get about 2. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
From
7.
the 25, here's 2nd and 7. Now, faking the give. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And the Eagles will take over at their own 14-yard line.
The 2nd down pass. Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Hurts working in the pistol. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll be 2nd down. Hurts will work here from the pistol. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 25. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
Let's go. Trimmer.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And maybe a little more conservative approach following that interception on the last drive. With nobody open, instead of forcing it downfield, he just throws it away, and you can tell he's trying to avoid another costly mistake.
And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Open man, his tight end string. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
48-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Over the middle, it is Strange. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. From the 43, here's second down and a yard. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Third and inches.
No gain on the play. It's now third and less than a yard.
Hurts going to keep it on the option. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
A 4-yard loss.
Clearly, the play caller here is thinking that the defense is going to be completely zoned in on stopping the running back, thinking he could catch them off guard with the quarterback keep. The defense was prepared for both guys, and they now force fourth down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Taken in. He's still on his feet. And he will get into the end zone. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles are back within 6. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Check. Here we go. Set.
Now a give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Try again. It's second and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Throwing right. It's taken in. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll run it here with Saquon. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the 23, here's second down and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's going to gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Hurts finding Smith, and an Eagle. First down.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Running from the pistol with Barkley. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and a yard. Here's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Philadelphia.
This is such a challenging route for any defender to guard, Mike, and here's why. It's really a three-way go. I can either run into the flat, I can either sit and stop and just find open space, or in this case, the defender overcommits. I could break back across his face to the middle of the field, and you're wide open.
The middle, and he's got Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Eagles.
First and 10.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and a yard.
Great.
Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
They're doing a really nice job of keeping this defense on their heels with this balanced attack. We've seen them be effective both run and pass, and right now the defense just doesn't seem to have an answer.
That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the first down.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was it.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
You have to wonder if we look back at the end of this game, Mike, and say, was this a prime opportunity for this offense that they blew after that third down sack? Opportunity to take the lead here late in the game, and instead, I think there's a real decision about whether or not they should just take the 3 and chip away at this lead.
This is intercepted. Picked up by the former Sooner, Danny Stutzman. And the Saints will take over at their own 14-yard line. Now give on the ground. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 16-yard line.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll look to throw. He'll air one out for Palmer. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. A gain of 48.
It's a gain of 48 yards. And the Saints first down.
First and 10 now from the 36. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And we got a big third down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Saints. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. Pass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Saints will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Eagles 28.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Great, set.
They'll drop to throw. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Brings up second and 12 at the 25-yard line.
A pistol snap, back to Hurts. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Carl Granderson getting in for the sack. That's going to lead to 3rd and very long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Ready? 18 Cardinal.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Go, Reed. Go. Here we go.
Draw play. It's Neal. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's good for the Saints. First down. First and goal, New Orleans.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
You ain't never been a skate town.